did this poll, right? So you thought we are going to get by without talking about Oro or anything like that.
Oh,
so this is going to be very quick. I just said, what percentage of content that you watch on a regular basis would you say has an impressive Atmos mix, including
I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and that includes everything, right? So music, movies, streaming content, YouTube. And I'm not saying what has Atmos. I'm saying what is impressive. Like, oh man, that sounds very realistic. And so look at this. From 1 to 20%, meaning these people are not impressed at all. 63%, 21 to 40%. It's kind of confusing, but 21% of people said that it's between 21 and 40% of the content. 8% of the people said it's between 41 and 60% of the content they consume. And then 4% between 61 and 80. And then only 4% believe that 81 to 100% of the content that they consume on a regular basis has impressive Atmos. In which case, I would say, I don't know why you'd want to spend all this money, and right? If this is the case, you know, I don't know that I'd want to spend the money if I knew this going into it.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, I thought that was kind of interesting, and yes, this does go back to my whole thing about Oro, right? So this is 477 votes. That's, you know, pretty decent sample size, and I would say, this is kind of the reason, like most of the stuff I would say for me is between 1 and 20%. Yeah. It has great Atmos mixes. So why wouldn't I use that to utilize all of my speakers, right? Yep. And 63% of the people who voted agree with that. And so I think if you're in this category, you may want to look at an AVR that does have Oro if you want to utilize height speakers and, you know,
yeah, you know,
not, or even just 7.1 is fine.
Look, but at the same time, like I like this I like this Pioneer. I'm writing my script for the review, which I was gonna shoot today, but I had to deal with all this car insurance thing. Anyway, it's here, and for this room here, and my purposes in this room of playing video games and using it for Atmos in video games, it's awesome.
Yeah,
awesome. DTSX, awesome. Direct Live is great. IMAX enhanced, DTSX, Dolby Atmos, anything of those that have that, it's fantastic. Soon as we get to content that's 5.1 or less, I don't know which like audio thing to choose because it doesn't have Aura 3D. That sounds natural and also sounds good. Like they have a stereo, they have an extended stereo, which uses all the speakers, but like, and then enhances the bass, but it all depends. So, you know, like my wife watches a lot of TV shows, you know, on Hulu and stuff like that. It's not Atmos, not DTSX, not IMAX enhanced. So like, it's pretty tough. And this is a $1,500 receiver. So I'm using it, you know, for my purposes here in a room, which I barely use the thing unless I'm playing video games. I was for like, you know, 30 minutes before the show. But like if somebody has this in their living room and they're spending $1,500 on this and then everything else, like you want it to sound good. And I still haven't found like a good audio thing to watch regular content.
So that makes sense. I think gaming does make a lot of sense. I think it probably sounds awesome according to what you're saying.
Fantastic.
So here, who's this? Somebody just said no. Where are you?
No.
1 to 20%.
Of Atmos works 100%.
So, home theater Joe says at Joe. No, brother. That's it. Just no. No what? No what? This is just a poll, right? So, this is out of 477 people. This is how many people were impressed, right? You know, not very many. So anyway.
Now, if you'd like to join us in the after show, make sure to become a patron. It would be patreon.com/daily HiFi, and you get to video chat, you know, kind of like this with us after the show. It's pretty awesome. You should check it out.